Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, checking your bank account, and seeing that lifeline you depend on every month, the Social Security payment, hasn't arrived yet. Panic sets in, questions race through your mind, and uncertainty takes over. But what if the reality is far simpler, and the money is already on its way, quietly moving through the banking system as part of a routine process that millions rely on every month? This isn't a glitch, a delay, or a new policy. It's the structured, behind the scenes mechanism of Social Security payments, and understanding it can save seniors and long term beneficiaries from unnecessary stress, confusion, and worry. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know: how the system works, why deposits appear at different times, and how to stay safe from scams while securing the money you've earned. Late last night, the Social Security Administration confirmed that another batch of payments has officially been released into the banking system. For millions of seniors, retirees, and long-term beneficiaries, this confirmation is more than just a routine update. It's a lifeline, ensuring that essential monthly expenses like rent, groceries, utilities, and medications are covered. While the money has technically left the SSA, the exact time it appears in your bank account depends on your bank or credit union's internal processing. Some people see it almost immediately, while others might wait a few hours or even until the next business day. Understanding how Social Security payments move through the system can save you unnecessary stress, help you plan your finances more effectively, and protect you from scams that often spike during payment periods. In this guide, we'll explain everything you need to know about how payments are released, why timing varies, what to do if your deposit doesn't appear right away, and how to stay safe while ensuring your benefits reach you securely. By the end, you'll know exactly what to expect and why patience and awareness are your best allies during every payment cycle. Late last night, the Social Security Administration, SSA, quietly confirmed that another scheduled batch of Social Security payments has been released into the banking system. While this announcement may seem routine at first glance, it carries enormous importance for millions of seniors, retirees, and long-term beneficiaries who depend on these funds for their essential monthly expenses. Social Security payments are often not just supplemental income, they are a vital source of financial stability, covering rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, medical expenses, prescription medications, and daily living costs. For many families, even minor delays or confusion around these payments can lead to significant stress, which is why understanding how Social Security payments are processed, distributed, and posted is critical. The first point to understand is that Social Security payments do not go out individually to each recipient. The SSA processes payments in large batches according to a carefully structured monthly calendar. These batches are released on specific dates determined by the recipient's birth date, benefit type, and the date they first began receiving benefits. Once the SSA releases a batch, the payment is officially considered sent. From that moment onward, the timing of when funds appear in a recipient's bank account is determined by the internal procedures of each individual financial institution. Some banks post incoming government payments immediately upon receipt, while others process them during scheduled posting cycles. This is why two people receiving the same benefit might see their deposits appear at different times, even though the SSA released the funds simultaneously. For seniors receiving retirement benefits, survivor benefits, or Social Security disability insurance, this late-night confirmation is particularly significant. If your payment falls within the current distribution batch, your funds may appear overnight, early the next morning, or later in the business day tomorrow. None of these variations indicates a problem with your payment. Once a batch is released, Social Security has fulfilled its obligation. Any delay is almost always due to how the bank processes the deposit. It is normal and expected for timing to vary slightly between institutions. Understanding this distinction between SSA-level processing and bank-level posting can reduce unnecessary anxiety. One of the most common concerns among recipients is checking their bank account early in the morning and not immediately seeing the deposit. Many people panic in these situations, assuming the payment was missed or delayed. However, in almost all cases, the deposit will appear later the same day or the next business day without any intervention required. Social Security payments are structured to be reliable, and temporary delays are part of the normal process rather than an indication of a problem. Beneficiaries should always remember that the SSA does not control the exact posting time once a batch is released. Each bank has its own system for handling incoming government deposits, and some may take longer than others. It is also important to clarify that the payment being released in this batch is not new or additional funding. It represents the regular monthly Social Security benefit to which the recipient is already entitled based on their work history, age, type of benefit, and any cost of living adjustments that have already been applied. No new application, confirmation, or action is required to receive this payment. If you are already enrolled in Social Security and eligible for benefits, your payment is automatic. Understanding this can prevent unnecessary worry over whether action is required. Not all Social Security recipients will be included in this particular batch. The SSA staggers payments throughout the month according to well-defined rules. Payment dates are generally determined by birth date, benefit type, and the date when the beneficiary first began receiving Social Security. Some recipients receive payments at the beginning of the month, some in the middle, and others toward the end. If your regular payment date falls outside the current batch, your deposit will arrive as scheduled and will not be affected by this release. Knowing this helps beneficiaries avoid confusion if their payment does not appear immediately. For recipients whose payments are scheduled in this batch, the recommended approach is patience. The SSA advises waiting at least one full business day for bank processing before assuming there is a problem. In many cases, the My Social Security online account will already show that the payment has been issued, even if it has not yet appeared in the bank account. Logging into this account can provide reassurance and prevent unnecessary stress. Contacting the SSA immediately after a batch is released is often unhelpful, as SSA representatives generally cannot see delays that occur within individual banks. Only if the payment has not appeared after one full business day beyond the expected posting time should contacting the SSA become necessary. It is also crucial to remain vigilant against scams, particularly during periods when payments are being released or updated. Fraudsters often attempt to take advantage of these times by sending messages or making phone calls that claim urgent action is required to avoid losing benefits. Social Security will never contact recipients by phone, text, or email requesting bank account information, Social Security numbers, or immediate action to prevent benefits from being stopped. Any message claiming that benefits are at risk if you do not respond immediately is almost certainly a scam. Beneficiaries should always rely only on official SSA communication channels for verification and never share personal information with unknown parties. The impact of understanding the timing of Social Security payments is significant for households that depend on these funds for daily living. Even short delays can create stress for seniors who rely on predictable income to pay bills, cover medical expenses, or purchase groceries. By understanding that a payment batch has been released and is simply moving through banking channels, recipients can remain calm and avoid unnecessary worry. The confirmed batch does not indicate any change to benefits, eligibility, or policy. It simply reflects the routine processing of scheduled payments. The mechanics of Social Security payments are straightforward once understood. The SSA releases batches of payments, the funds move through the banking system, and banks post the deposits to individual accounts based on their internal schedules. By distinguishing between SSA-level processing and bank-level posting, beneficiaries can avoid confusion and stay informed while waiting for funds to appear. This knowledge can also improve financial planning, allowing seniors to schedule bills, purchases, and medical expenses with more confidence. Even for recipients who have received payments for years, understanding the batch process can provide peace of mind. Knowing that a deposit has been issued, even if it has not yet appeared, helps prevent unnecessary stress and allows for better financial management. It is not uncommon for banks to have internal cutoff times, batch posting schedules, or delayed processing for weekends or holidays. Awareness of these details can prevent confusion and reduce anxiety while waiting for funds. Patience, awareness, and caution are the most effective approaches during Social Security payment cycles. Beneficiaries should monitor their accounts, check the official SSA online payment status, allow sufficient time for processing, and remain alert to potential scams. Social Security operates on a predictable, structured schedule. Late-night batch confirmations are part of the ongoing routine that ensures millions of Americans continue to receive their entitled benefits reliably. For many seniors, these payments are essential for covering fixed costs such as rent or mortgage, utility bills, groceries, medications, and medical appointments. Understanding how and when payments are released allows for better planning and reduces unnecessary financial stress. Even temporary delays are usually explained by bank-level processing differences rather than any issue with the payment itself. Social Security payments are structured to be reliable and consistent. Each confirmed batch reflects the system functioning as intended. Simply knowing that the funds have been released can provide reassurance to recipients while the payments move through banks and credit unions. Understanding the difference between SSA processing and bank posting times allows beneficiaries to maintain a clear perspective, separate technical processing from actual payment issues, and avoid unnecessary panic. For recipients who are still waiting for deposits, maintaining a patient, informed, and cautious perspective is critical. Monitoring bank accounts, checking the official SSA payment status online, and allowing sufficient time for processing are typically all that is required. Payments usually appear without any further action needed from the recipient. Understanding this process can also assist in planning monthly budgets, ensuring bills are paid on time, and avoiding late fees. Remaining informed through reliable fact-based updates, monitoring accounts carefully, and staying alert to potential scams are the best ways for recipients to ensure peace of mind during the payment cycle. Social Security is a predictable system with structured schedules. This confirmed batch is simply a reflection of the ongoing routine that ensures millions of seniors, retirees, and long-term beneficiaries continue to receive the benefits they are entitled to. Knowing that a payment has been issued is often enough reassurance for households to plan the coming days with confidence, avoid unnecessary worry, and continue managing personal finances effectively. Even minor delays are normal and expected. Deposits may arrive a few hours later than anticipated or even the next business day, depending on the financial institution. Understanding this distinction allows beneficiaries to separate system-level processes from actual payment issues, helping reduce stress and maintain peace of mind. Beneficiaries should always allow time for bank-level processing, remain alert for scams, and understand that the SSA operates on fixed, predictable schedules rather than last-minute decisions. By following these steps, keeping track of deposits, checking the official SSA account status, allowing adequate time for processing, and remaining aware of potential scams, beneficiaries can confidently navigate the Social Security payment process. Social Security operates on a predictable, structured schedule, and this confirmed batch reflects the system working as intended. For millions of seniors, simply knowing that their payment has been released provides reassurance while the funds make their way through banking channels. Even short delays are usually explained by banking processes rather than SSA-level issues. Understanding these processes also allows seniors and long-term beneficiaries to manage finances more effectively. By knowing when funds are released and how banks handle deposits, recipients can plan bill payments, medical expenses, grocery shopping, and other necessities more efficiently. Awareness of the structured payment cycle helps households maintain financial stability and reduces anxiety about timing or missed payments. Patience, awareness, and vigilance are the most effective tools for navigating Social Security payments. Knowing that a batch has been released, monitoring accounts responsibly, and avoiding scams ensures that recipients can rely on this essential income without unnecessary worry. This late-night batch confirmation is not a new policy, change, or adjustment. It is a normal part of the SSA's ongoing operations, ensuring consistent and reliable distribution of benefits to millions of Americans. In summary, the Social Security system operates on predictable schedules and structured processes. This confirmed batch simply reflects the ongoing routine of releasing scheduled payments. Beneficiaries should understand that once a batch is released, the SSA has fulfilled its part, and any further time required for the deposit to appear is dependent on the bank. Patience, monitoring, and scam awareness are key to maintaining financial security and peace of mind. For millions of seniors, retirees, and long-term beneficiaries, knowing that the payment has been released is enough reassurance to plan their finances, reduce stress, and continue living independently and securely. Remember, Social Security payments follow a predictable, structured schedule, and this recent batch release is just part of the system working as intended. If your deposit hasn't appeared yet, don't panic. It's likely just a matter of your bank's processing time. Always check your My Social Security account for confirmation, stay alert to potential scams, and allow at least one full business day before raising any concerns. By understanding how payments move from the SSA to your bank, you can avoid unnecessary stress, plan your finances more effectively, and ensure your benefits continue to support you exactly as intended. Social Security is reliable, structured, and consistent, and knowing that your payment has been issued, even if it hasn't yet appeared in your account, can provide peace of mind. Stay patient, stay informed, and stay safe. Your benefits are on their way, and with the right knowledge, you'll always be prepared to manage your finances confidently and securely. Remember, Social Security payments follow a predictable, structured schedule, and this recent batch release is just part of the system working as intended. If your deposit hasn't appeared yet, don't panic. It's likely just a matter of your bank's processing time. Always check your My Social Security account for confirmation. Stay alert to potential scams and allow at least one full business day before raising any concerns. By understanding how payments move from the SSA to your bank, you can avoid unnecessary stress, plan your finances more effectively, and ensure your benefits continue to support you exactly as intended. Social Security is reliable, structured, and consistent, and knowing that your payment has been issued, even if it hasn't yet appeared in your account, can provide peace of mind. Stay patient, stay informed, and stay safe. Your benefits are on their way, and with the right knowledge, you'll always be prepared to manage your finances confidently and securely.